So first off, I will address the backdrop paper, which is, yes, it's penis wrapping paper. A friend gave it to me a couple of years ago, and I've been waiting for an opportunity to be able to use it, so I thought this would be perfect. I wanted to dedicate this video to all of the trans guys that have shared information with me verbally in groups or shared online. If you posted videos, if you're part of groups and you're disclosing information, pictures, whatever it is that you've done to disclose and share and impact the lives of others, thank you. And that's what I wanted this video to be about, because I think it's really hard to put yourself out there. It's you know, can be very vulnerable experience to open yourself up and not know how people are going to respond to the information that you share. And you know, I think for the most part people tend to be really respectful and respond in positive ways. But there's those times that people say things that are really just downright cruel, and it's crazy. Even if it's like, you know, 50 positive comments for every one negative one, it always seems to be the negative ones that kind of linger in our minds as we go about the day, and you know, they're kind of hard to shake off. So I want to apologize for well, I want to apologize for myself, because I think that I was probably that person when I first started transitioning. Some of the things that some of the just ideas that I had about lower surgery especially, and you know, what I wanted to achieve from lower surgery, and you know, through education finding out what options were available to me, and you know, just learning that things aren't always as they seem, and that we need to be really respectful and understanding of other people's decisions about their own bodies, and that even though they might not be right for us, that they are probably right for the person that had them, and just to be very sensitive in the ways that we express those feelings that we have around those surgeries. I personally just want to give you all props, because I don't talk about my lower surgery status on YouTube. It's just not something I discuss. I don't answer it in questions and comments. If people private message me, very rarely, unless they're, you know, friends that I've had for a while online and that I'm really comfortable with them. It's just not a topic I discuss. When I do trainings in high schools, or with healthcare providers, or you know, through DMH, any of the trainings I've ever done, I think 95% of the time somebody will ask, you know, have you had lower surgery, or do you have a penis? And I always say that those surgeries are available, but that my personal body, that you know, what I have going on in my pants is just, I feel like it's not appropriate to really ask a trans person that question, unless it's something they disclose to you on their own, or if you plan on getting busy with them. Other than that, it's just not an appropriate question. So for all those people that decide that they want to you know, help others live a better life and have access to that information, it's thanks to you that we're able to, you know, gather that information, oftentimes just with sitting in the comfort of our own homes, being able to browse the internet, find the information that we need, and see results and pictures. It's incredible, and it's impacted my life in a crazy, overwhelmingly amazing way, and I can't thank you enough. And I hope that others also chime in on this video. If you want to make a response video, if you want to leave comments, tell your brothers how important it is to have them sharing. If there's one piece of information that I could give early transitioning guys out there, or maybe you're not an early transitioning guy, but maybe you're thinking about lower surgery options and you're trying to figure out what's the best way to proceed, I think you need to be very, very careful about how you describe other people's bodies and other people's surgeries, because that's somebody's body you're talking about. And even though that surgery might be one that doesn't feel right for you, or just in general not a result that's desirable to you, be very careful about the wording that you're using, because that's so damaging to somebody's emotional well-being. You want to be respectful to those that are sharing. And the best way that you could go about describing somebody is just to imagine that that person that you're seeing in this picture, even though it's probably not someone you've ever known or ever spoken to, just pretend that it's somebody that's very close to you, a good friend, a family member, somebody whose feelings that you really would not want to hurt. And I think that's the best way to proceed about describing someone's body. And you don't have to lie, but just be sensitive to the fact that people are putting themselves out there, and if they didn't, you wouldn't have that information. You wouldn't know what those surgeries were like. You know, maybe you would feel so desperate about needing surgery that you would just get anything out there, and you wouldn't have the luxury of, you know, going through pictures and seeing all the different procedures that are available, because there really are so many, you know, different procedures that you can or cannot have. You know, there really isn't just one way. So, you know, just like there's all kinds of queer people and all kinds of trans people, there's all kinds of surgeries, and if one isn't right for you, that's okay. But it's not okay to, you know, put others down about their surgeries. So thank you again. Thank you for sharing, all of you who have, and I hope that you continue to, because it's not our right to be able to see these, you know, personal windows into your lives. It's your gift to us that you've shared. And on behalf of everyone, I want to thank you.
Everybody says that they're looking for a shelter. Got a lot to give, but I don't know how to help her. I should just let it go till they learn how to grow and how to liberate. Everybody says that she's looking for a shelter. Got a lot to give, but I don't know how I felt her. They should just let